Okay, come up. Let's read it. Oh, wait. Don't squish me. Not yet.
Gonna jump on you.
Don't squish me.
Gee.
All right, do it.
Daddy, can
Do it quick.
you like read a book?
I'm going to as soon as you get over here. Whoa, that hurt my knee.
Daddy, can I roll a road and do a book?
Can you what? Hold the robe?
Oh, can I wear my robe and do it book?
Lean forward. Lean forward.
This?
Yeah, and then put your arms on here.
This right one?
Hold up just a little bit. Up, I think. Right there's the hole. Good. And this one. Got it.
Can you please tie it up?
Yeah. Hold on.
You're a nice daddy.
Thank you, son. Got him. All right. You're all warm?
I'll be hot with this on.
Well, it's just a minute, okay? So we're both nice and toasty, so our legs are warm also, okay? If I Were Saint Nick, A Christmas Story. A letter just came from the big man in red. He sent it to me. Oh, the things that he said. To Luke, I love you, Dad.
Why?
He wrote me to say that he wanted to know if I would take charge of the whole North Pole show. If ever he needed a break or a pause to rest and relax, or perhaps just because. If I were Saint Nick, oh, what fun it would be. Just think of what Christmas would be like with me.
That was my Mickey Mouse.
I know. If I were Saint Nick and the North Pole were mine, thing one and thing two would wrap line after line of twinklish tinsel around every tree and cover the buildings in twinkly glee to make the most tinselish sight you could see. If I were Saint Nick, I would make a new list, not naughty and nice, no, a list with a twist. My list with a twist would be made up of names of the boys and the girls who like mess-making games. Do you think your name should be on my list? I always check twice so that no one is missed. If I were Saint Nick, we would read all your letters before we change into our toy-making sweaters. The letters you send would help my elves do their best to make all the toys that your letters request. The toy-making sweater has tricks up its sleeve and gizmos and gadgets you would not believe to make all the presents that you will receive when I bring them by to your house Christmas Eve. If I were Saint Nick, we would use giant cranes to haul all these tall candy canes. The cane cranes would lift them and haul them all up, which helps when your stockings are 4 stories tall. If I were Saint Nick, we would wrap every present in caroling paper that sounds oh so pleasant. Just give every box a big shake, 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 shake. The more that you shake, the more music they make. If I were Saint Nick, I would count down from 10, then skip right to 4, then to 0, and then my sleigh would go whoosh as I fly oh so high and do loop-the-loops through the wintry sky. The word whoosh. What is the word whoosh? Onomatopoeia, correct.
Daddy,
Yes?
that is Santa's sleigh. Santa's sleigh, you look like that.
Okay. If I were Saint Nick, I would cover your roof. With snow I would blow with my soundproofing snoof.
Well, that's not Santa's sleigh if it has that.
That Santa's sleigh does not actually have a soundproofing snoof. The snow from the snoof would drop with a plop, and quiet the sound as we slide to a stop, to keep you asleep when we land on your top. If I were Saint Nick, I would tiptoe around and walk extra softly to not make a sound, and check to be sure you were snug in your bed, then bid you good night with a pat on your head. If I were Saint Nick, I would wear a new suit with plenty of pockets and pouches to boot, to store all the snacks and the goodies you make, and cookies for Santa that all of you bake. Are you going to bake cookies for Santa?
Yes.
Of course. If I were Saint Nick, I would stand by your tree. Thing 1 and thing 2 would be right there with me, to pile your presents on tables and chairs, and stack them on shelves and in pairs on the stairs. The gifts I would give would be fun as can be. So if you get socks, they did not come from me. Did you hear how I said not loudly? Because it's uppercase. They did not come from me. Then high in the sky at the end of the night, I would say to you all as I drove out of sight, your presents are waiting. My work here is done. Merry Christmas to all, and to all some good fun. And when I was through, I would kick up my feet and sit in the tub with a big cake to eat, and think of the smiles and jolly good cheer that we got to bring to your Christmas this year. If I were Saint Nick, it would be oh so good if he were to need me. And do you think that I should?
Yes.
Of course, yes.
Yes. No.
Correct.
Yes. Sing with me.